Well guys, it is time. So as you guys could see, things are getting a little bit piled up there in the fig farm inside, and if you can see what this is right here, this is my Black Madeira KK that I picked up last fall. And I decided to bring it out because we're around the beginning of April and the forecast shows no freezing nights through the rest of the month, and we're headed on into summer. So I brought this guy out probably 3 nights ago, and it got down to 35 degrees out here, and this guy's doing just fine. You can see the leaves are just fine. They're healthy, they're big, they're full. They didn't curl up. Well, top one's curled up there, but it's healthy. The new growth is still doing okay, so I'm not worried about it. I think we're going to be just fine, and I really need to get that room cleaned out. If you look right here, it was probably, I don't know, 4 weeks ago when we still had freezing temps. I brought these out as a test, these Coldodon Grease, and I wanted to see what would happen. We've had a few freezing nights since these guys have been outside, and the leaves just... Johnny, geez, buddy. The leaves just curled up and dried up, and, you know, they froze right to death. But if you look real closely, they're still alive, and the tops are just starting to come back out here. There it is. The tops are just starting to put some growth on now. So they're still alive, they're still healthy, they're still doing good down there, despite going through a couple freezing temps after being inside all winter long. So we're going to get the rest of these figs potted up. Aren't we, girls? Mm-hmm. Where'd you go, Emily? Alright guys, so that's it for now. So let's take a look at what we've got. This is the reason I had to get these guys outside. This Smith fig here, doing great, but it got a little bit dry in the cup and the leaves kind of curled up. I mean, it's perfectly healthy. There's plenty of beautiful green material on there, and it's going to do great. But, you know, it was just getting to be too much of a pain to try and keep these things moist inside that house. So after seeing that Black Madeira was doing so well out here, even with the colder temperatures, I thought it's time to bring them out, and they do look great. Now these are 7-gallon pots that I've got them in, and I intend on just leaving them in there the rest of the summer, probably 2 years, maybe 3, I don't know. But these guys here are from last year. They've been in these 7-gallon pots, and all that material, like cow manure material I planted them in under that bark, just must have composted down because it sank down several inches there, as you can see. But I'm going to take these guys out, pull them up, and then fill the bottoms of the pots and put them back in there and leave them in here for another year at least. But you can see, let's try and pull this guy up here. This is just 1 year's growth, and those roots are already circling around in there. And I mean, these things grow fast, obviously, but I think they're going to be okay in these pots for another year or so. But man, doesn't that look cool? I just love all that green growth, all that beautiful green growth. It's a little early in the season. We're in the beginning of April. And so, you know, they won't put on a lot more growth now because it's just too cool. But maybe in another month or two, probably another month, by you know, the beginning of May to the middle of May, we'll probably start seeing some growth picking up on these guys as the weather warms up. So obviously guys, spring is here and we're going to be out here working in the nursery for the next few months, pretty much full bore. So if you guys want to follow along and see what's going on out here, I'll be posting more videos as we go through the spring and summer, and then as the summer goes on, we'll be heading out to the garden and getting all that planted. So if you want to follow along, just hit the subscribe button, like the video if you like it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, so here's one good reason to have a hoop house. It is starting to pour. We are getting tons of wind all of a sudden, and we're getting some storms coming in. You can see those clouds over there, and the wind's starting to pick up. But we come on in here, and it's nice and quiet. Well, maybe not quiet, but nice and calm. And I got all them figs lined out, and nothing's bothering them.